were you not hopeful that there would be change with Obama in office?
We love magic, man. We don't like talking reality. That's why I never really fell for the whole thing. We like that's why people think ancient dishwashers have predicted the end of the world in 2012, man. I don't believe in that.
Ancient dishwashers.
The apocalypto, goofy little short dude. I don't believe in it. You feel this though? You feel this. It's just like, ooh, because I said ancient dishwashers. But let's be honest, that's some funny shit. But
Myers
predicted the end of the world. Bob, you got a fucking joke about something about the end of the world, nigga?
Jump in, Roseanne. I don't know.
I hate hope.
I got into a little trouble at the airport because, you know, I have a whole issue with the TSA and all that bullshit security, which is a fucking puppet show, let's be honest. It's a joke.
It's a total fraud.
Well, I've spent a little time in some small windowless rooms because I don't want to be complacent, because complacency is the problem. You know, people just go, oh, well, that's the way it is, and well, that will be the way it is. So, but then, you know, I got to make a flight because every year or two I have a gig. So I just was hot under the collar one day. I was traveling a lot, and they, you know, they started with the bullshit, and I got a little hissy fit, and the guy goes, hey, I'm just doing my job. And I said, oh, yeah, where's the last time I heard that? Oh, yes, Nuremberg. And boom, right into the little room, you know. But
I'm always afraid they'll go up my butt. Like, you know, when they take you, and I was like...
Where do you fly?
No, the guy, they put me in the little room, and the guy started putting on rubber gloves. I'm like, you can't go in my butt. You can't go in my butt. Because I'm terrified, because who knows what the fuck people are gonna do now.
Here's my problem with that whole thing. A fat black bitch that is at the motherfucking gate, right? I mean,
Patrice,
she's
can
awful.
you name, just say her name.
It has to be Tamika, and don't try to set me up to do your white humor for you, nigga. I feel you, Bob.
I want to
Here's the
contact her.
problem.
I'm going to call her right now.
Our first offense is someone trying to get home at 5 o'clock to see Maury versus somebody who lives, breathes, and eats killing me. And I don't trust them to make my life safe, because they're reactive. They're not thinking of things. I think of things all the time on, how do I blow up the airport if I'm a terrorist?
I still don't understand what the problem is with having people looking inside your ass. I don't understand.
I'm working with it.
Did you ever think that when we were young, you know, back when we were alive, that we would, like, be going... we would be going to the fucking airport and see the army guys with, like, guns and badges and shit like this fucking Nazi Germany. Did you ever think it was going to be like that?
Well, of course I didn't.
Are you telling me...
Okay.
No, I didn't think that.
Hey, Bob, say something attached to what the fuck they just said.
All right. Okay.
What can come out your ass after that? Let's figure it out. Some chewing gum, nigga? What's coming out your ass, Bob?
You're throwing this.
Will you fucking...
First thing, I have never had the N-word thrown at me more.
Really?
I like saying nigga. I want to use it.
So do I.
Exactly. So it's not. And this is the thing. I love the motherfucking word, right? And not cause I love to call anybody a nigga. I call white women nigga. It's just I like that word.
Why do you like that word? Can I ask?
Because black people ain't getting no money for slavery. We ain't gonna get reparations. What we did have is language. We got to say anything we want, the way we want, which is the reparations, which is the fact that I can say cracker all day and everybody goes, but because that was my payoff. As a black man, I get to say what the fuck I want to white people anytime I want.
So are we fucking even yet, or what?
I think that maybe it's for women that it's dangerous to have anything but a right-wing opinion.
I think it goes like this. Black women can say anything they want. White women can say 95% of the things they want. Black guys can say the next level of things they want. And straight white dudes can't say nothing.
I want to ask Rosie about this. Speaking of women taking risks,
Yeah, I got in a little bit of trouble for that, too.
That is fucking
It's so funny.
hysterical.
It's so funny, but like, I'll
You are
tell you.
so out there, Rosie.
I'll tell
And
you.
he looks like Hitler in the picture.
Don't I look like
Just like Hitler, like you have his
Thank
face.
you. Thank you. Check out my fucking Hitler shit. That's Hitler.
These are little gingerbread Jews, aren't they? Yeah.
It's like a Jewish woman, and she's dressed up like Hitler, and you know, he's in drag, Hitler, and he's baking cookies, and he's really proud of them, but also he's looking off into the horizon because he has a dream. It was for Heeb magazine. It was their Germany issue. And who better a symbol of Germany than Hitler?
And now, what did your detractors have to say about
Oh
this?
my God, you don't want to piss off Jews. Even if you're a Jew, don't piss off Jews.
Nobody pisses off Jews worse than Jews.
Yeah, all Jews hate each
So
other. That's
Jews
true.
went crazy over this, understandably.
Yeah, and I don't see understandably. It really pissed me off because they're like, you're making fun of the people in the ovens. Well, I'm not making fun of the people.
You kind of are, though.
I kind of am not.
I mean, let's be
Why
honest
did you
here.
say
Only
that?
thing would have been worse if you made the cookies skinny.
Wow.
No, that's so not right.
People ask me who my favorite comedians are, is Richard Pryor and George Carlin, and I didn't look at them and go, that's what I could do.
Right.
I looked at them and said, I'm funny, but I can't do that.
Well, you know what?
Now people watch comedy and go, shit,
They also
I
inspire.
can do that shit. I was hilarious till I started doing comedy, man.
I hear that.
Comedy
I do
took
hear that.
all
I
my
hear that.
funny away, man.
Let me ask you this. Is it the commerce that did it to you?
It's the fact that I had to pay a bill and the fact that when I first started, I used to care about whether this guy laughed, this guy, this woman. But then as I got my first compliment on my first paycheck or whatever, I started to use people.
You talking about in a business sense?
Like
or-
if I think somebody isn't here that could do something for my career, I'm using these people to show you how funny I am to get what I want as opposed to really loving them. But
Right.
I'm trying to love the people again. That's what made me start comedy.
So at what point did you realize that that had happened to you and you decided to
When I got
stop?
suicidal, when I was sitting there broke, this is back when Burger King first came out with 99-cent sandwiches, and I had 2 of them on my stomach, 1 in my hand. And if I had a gun, because I came from the first time I ever did the Aspen Comedy Festival, I killed so hard I was scared I was gonna be famous and shit. And then it didn't happen like I wanted it to happen, and I got disappointed, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just do what I do, which is why motherfuckers don't know me from a goddamn hole. You heard the claps. Roseanne, wow! 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 We should be wooing.
Well, what about your material, man? You're feeling good about that?
Yeah. I love that. I love being able to say anything I want. I had to learn to stop caring about people not laughing. Because the idea of comedy, really, is not everybody should be laughing.
Right.
It should be about 50 people laughing and 50 people horrified.
Right.
'Cause, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be people that get it and people that don't get it. People, for some reason, the people who don't get it have a lot more energy to say you suck harder than the
Yeah.
people who love
And
you.
we only hear the one person that looks at us with hatred.
But they usually also get up in the middle of your show and say, fuck you, and walk out.
I've had that.
I heard
and
that
I
you
actually
did
fucked
that
someone.
in the. I heard that Sandra.
You have to stop worrying about your careers, because you always
I've
say.
stopped worrying about it. It's
Listen,
done.
Mini-me. No. Vern
I'm
Troyer.
40 with high blood pressure and diabetes. I'm finished. I'm the oldest dude doing this show, man.
You're not. You're fine. Vern Troyer is going to do another movie, Mini-Me. If he can get shot out of a cannon into a vagina, you're going to work the rest of your life.
Here's the funny shit about Bob. He leans in like this shit's poignant.
Let me tell you something about vagina, son.
Bob, just finger something already.
With all due respect, as a friend, my suggestion, I have 3 daughters.
You trying to fix them up?
No, I'm suggesting.
Wow, man, you're really
I knew this was going to go there. What I'm telling you is you got to get outside yourself. Everybody has to get out of the narcissistic, and I'm a big narcissist. What I'm suggesting to you is have a child. First thing, it's 7 minutes, but a child will give you a projection outside.
7 minutes?
7 minutes of material immediately.
Oh, okay.
But
It's a tight 20.
don't say tight about my child. But I'm saying if you get out of yourself and not make it about you and have a kid is a thing that does give you hope.
Bob,
I have three noble,
I understand what you're
amazing,
saying, but it also makes you
people.
go when they go, Patrice, you want to do Celebrity Fit Club? If I have a kid, I go, yes. If I don't have a kid, I go, nah.
By Celebrity Fit Club, Patrice means Full House.
Okay, I did the show. Hello, my name is Bob. I did Full House. Hi, Bob. And it's
Okay,
just,
no kids. Good question, Bob. You have no children. Do you do Full House and do you do America's Funniest Home Videos if you didn't have any kids? And I'm not disrespectful, but I'm asking you that.
Do you want the answer?
Yes.
The first thing I did, it took me 8 years of hosting at the Comedy Store and the Improv in town and working clubs and trying to get a job. And then the first thing I got was a Richard Pryor movie, Critical Condition. I went and did that and then never thought I'd work again. I did just have a baby. And I wanted to be on a sitcom forever. And the producers of it saw me in the Richard Pryor movie, Critical Condition, and that's why they hired me. So I wanted to be on a sitcom. So the answer is, would I do it over again? This is the path. You go through the doors that open. And if a door doesn't open, you can't push on it because you're fucked.
Yeah.
So, you know, I would play the gay father of 3 again.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Not now.
You were gay on that show? You weren't gay on that show, were you?
No, I lived with 2 men in San Francisco. I was not gay.
I don't judge people in Hollywood that do anything, because you just don't know, man. If Steven Spielberg says, hey, you're going to be in Jaws 12.
If you get a call from Steven Spielberg and he says you're in Jaws 12, you're going to be chum.
Fuck you.
You don't want it. Do not take it.